Good evening, everyone. So first of all, you're probably wondering why I walked up here with this lovely Trader Joe's bag. I'm gonna tell you about that in just a moment. But again, I'm Jerlene Tatum, mom. That's the title that I wear happily all the time, amongst other labels that have been given to me. So I'm very literal. I'm very literal. So when I saw the thing to go out that says flowers, immediately I thought about flowers. And so I dressed for the occasion. Okay? But there's more about this too. But every Sunday, every single Sunday, my 84-year-old godfather buys me a half a dozen roses. So he's been buying me roses every year for the last 5 years. The only time I don't get roses on Sundays is when I'm not home. So again, that was one of the stories that I was thinking how grateful I am. But I'm actually going to tell you guys a story about a friend named Olivia. So you probably can't really see this, but this is my friend Olivia. Okay. This is Olivia and I at Polly Pies, having Polly Pie during a strawberry shortcake. Actually, no. This was bacon royal. This was bacon royal, having strawberry shortcake at bacon royal. So I'm gonna put this picture of my friend Olivia up. Give me a moment. So my friend Olivia, it was June 2018. Olivia calls me and she says, "I want you to take my childhood piano." I said, "Olivia, I got enough crap. I do not want your piano." She's like, "No, the family I gave it to, they're moving to Ohio. You are going to take this piano and you're going to make sure your children learn how to play." So $276 later, this piano is delivered to my house. Sadly, 5 days later, on June 25th, 2018, Olivia passes away, one day before her 65th birthday. And as I assisted her family in preparing for her memorial service, because I was going to be delivering the eulogy, I went and bought a dress that was covered in flowers. Never had I ever worn flowers in my life. I thought flowers were meant for old people, although I'm almost a half a century old. But I thought flowers, I just never did. So I bought a dress of flowers to wear to her service. And I said, I'm not going to bring flowers. I'm going to be the flower. And since then, I have a large collection of flowers in my closet, hence my jacket right now. But Olivia, she had a story that she never told. She had been writing her story for years, and she would always tell me, "Jerlene, I'm gonna publish a book." She never did. And when she passed away, her mother gave me some of her journals, and I always thought about the stories that she didn't get to tell, which I made a commitment to start telling my story. So something about Olivia, now something about me right now. Olivia gave this to me for my birthday one year. Talk about walking in somebody's shoes. These boots belong to Olivia. Olivia loved Christmas, and every single year she would show up to my house with Christmas socks. I have on a pair of Christmas socks that she gave me one year. Matter of fact, this is my 5th time being at the Speakeasy. Every single time I have been here and I've had on shoes, I've had on Christmas socks. They're like my special gift. My earrings, I found them in some of her stuff when she passed away because her mother passed everything over to me. They were Olivia's. Now, Olivia, when I say she loved Christmas so much that when I decided that my family and I were no longer going to do the Christmas thing, we weren't going to do the tree, we weren't going to do the gifts, she was really angry with me. I didn't realize how angry she was until she had passed away. And the reason why is because Olivia would show up at my house every holiday, Easter, Halloween, birthdays, anything that she could give something away, she would show up with a bag of stuff. So every year, right before Thanksgiving, she would go to Trader Joe's and she would pick out all the new items that they had, and she would show up with bags of stuff. And so, every year, I go and do it. Jingle Jangle, new product, Trader Joe's. Sleigh Ride cookies. She always bought peppermint bark. Peppermint sticks. Little random things that you could make hot chocolate with. But there were 2 things she always brought. The spiced cider and the wassail. Always. And she would usually show up with one of those, have you seen those broom that smells like cinnamon? I didn't see them in the store. But she would buy random things like a grump, it is called a grump tree, okay? So although I no longer, my family and I no longer continue that tradition of Christmas, we have our own tradition now. So every holiday, it's actually really hard for me. And I walk into Trader Joe's now, and when I see all the products up, I usually break down into tears. I did not this time. But my sense of gratitude is what she gave to me, not only in life, but what she left with me in death. And going through her belongings after she had passed away, she had these cards of motivations, different cards that had different affirmations on them. And I'm going to share one with you today. I appreciate and feel gratitude for the good things and success in my life. I spend time engaging and acknowledging them each day. Please take a message from Olivia and live in gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you. What a beautiful memory.